Good morning. Today finds us high up in the Vall de Laguar, beyond the village of Benimuarell, where we're parked at a little car park by a restaurant here, which unfortunately is closed at this moment in time due to the coronavirus. But it's a great starting point when the restaurant does open, and a great finishing point. But today we're hoping to do a ridge line from here down towards Merla, and we're only going to go halfway. We're going to come off down and go into the village of Benimuarell, then back up along the footpath underneath the cliff face from there back to our starting point. It should take us about two or 3 hours to actually do that today, but it's stunning views both sides, down to Benimuarell one side, and then we've got the villages of Benimuarell, and you'll see Flesh and Campea in the distance, and we'll hopefully see the coast as well. One of the things when I'm going on my hikes, especially when I'm on my own, is making sure you carry enough equipment with you. And what I hope to do now is just have a quick look at what I'm actually taking with me today. Although hopefully I won't need much of it, it's just in case that circumstances dictate that I may need some of it. Right, laid out in my bonnet of the car here, I've got the items I'm taking with me on my little hike this morning. Although a lot of people will run up and down here with just a bottle of water, I tend to be a little bit more cautious, especially as I'm on my own, and also you never know whether you're going to meet somebody that's going to need some help as well, so it's always good to carry something with you to actually assist in that. We start here now with my waterproof jacket. I've got a couple of emergency ponchos there, an emergency blanket, a torch, a power bank for the mobile phone, some sunscreen, a hat, first aid kit, food, obviously essential, emergency energy biscuit, some gloves, very important here, some water, and obviously then go over to my rucksack itself, and with it I've got a carabiner with some strops on there, just in case I run into some emergencies I need to actually utilise those. So you can see that's quite a lot to carry with you. Although a lot of people will come up here and they won't carry that with them. You just got to, you know, me, as I say, on my own a lot of the time, I've just got to be a little bit extra cautious. And obviously don't forget, you need to have your boots, good strong boots, otherwise you could come to all sorts of problems up there as well. So hope that was informative. Right, we've started the hike now. We're just now going up from the car park towards the ridge line. It's going to take us about 10-15 minutes to actually get up there, because we've got to go around a small hill before we get to where we start. Alright, we're coming out into the sunshine now. And there before us you can see the Vall de Laguar in all its might. Right, we've just come up to a cross paths where we come over the hill here now and looking back down the Vall de Pop towards Castel de Castells. And as I pan round to the left, we've got a peak there, well, dead centre now. Hopefully the sun's not blocking that. That's where the fire watchtower is, and to the left of that there's a flat little piece of hillside there, or it looks flat from here, where the emergency airfield's behind that. So yeah, so this is the junction now where we're actually going to go right up the hill beyond, and over in the distance there in front of us now is the Vall de Laguar. There you can see the ridge line just up above us, and as it pans round you can see our direction of travel. become a little clearer in a moment when we get up there. Yeah, I think I can see some markings up there. Yeah, it's a bit of a scramble here, I'm afraid. Need to take up yoga and get a bit more bendy, I think. Well, what I thought were markings could actually be bird droppings. But while we're here, let's go and have a look. Oh, we can see back over the other side now, the Vall de Laguar. Right, oh, I've only got another few metres to a peak here. Might as well get up there and see where the path actually goes. Well, doing the old lumberjack stuff, balancing on all these little rocks. Oh, well, king of the castle. Yeah. Definitely don't think the path goes here. I'll have to backtrack again in a minute. Just take in the view. Right, let's get down to the path then. Oh, a little lizard there, I don't suppose you saw it. A little bit of climbing. Nothing too strenuous. Get my right foot. Right, I think I'm on the path now. They're too late, I'm king of that castle. Rockhopper. I think I'll have to change my name from Hotfoot John to Rockhopper. Be a little bit careful, there's a bit of a drop off. Alright. I can't believe people actually run this. Have a look and see where we've just come down from. Yeah, see, when I was a bit worried about the drop off there, we went right to the edge. Right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, I see a signpost down there, so we haven't got too far to go. I suspect we've got to go down here to the left. But I have been wrong before. Oh wow. Let's take a moment here, have a drop of water. It's quite handy here because you could split this walk into two, as I'm doing today. We go back down to Benimuarell and then back to the car park at the top of the Vall de Laguar. And another day you can come and park your car in Benimuarell, come up here and then continue on the path, and just before you get to Peñarroja, you drop down into Flesh. Then you can walk back to Benimuarell to your car park there. Or if you fancied coming up in two cars, leave one in Flesh, one in the car park at the top where we started today, and then do the linear walk, come down to the Flesh, collect your car and away you go. Or if you're really energetic, you can do the long hike back from Flesh itself. Beautiful. Almost sorry to go down there. Right, we've come down the track here and we've got a footpath to the left, as you see, just before the village, and this is where we're going to go up. Oh, hard work now. Working my way uphill now, slowly but surely. And just stop there for a second. You can see the cliffs there, which we come over the top of that. But we've got to go up. There's a tree you can see sticking out of the hillside at the top there. We've got to go up very close to that to get round on this particular path. So we've got a bit of a hike up. Making good way now. Still got a bit of more of a hill to climb. Never seems never ending. Still, it's all the joys of being in a mountain, I suppose. Right, I'm well on the way back. Got about another 30 minutes to do, I think. Probably 2.5 kilometers. We've come to the top of the climb that I was doing. Now we're walking along parallel with the road, but on a level playing field. And we're going to drop down to the road again shortly, and then there's a footpath up to the left that takes us back up to almost the ridge this morning and join near the start of our walk, then back into the car park. A very pleasant afternoon. I'd recommend it to anybody. And let's just wait and see the end. Well, I've got back to the car park now. Walk's over. Probably about 7 kilometers, maybe 8. It took us about 3 hours, but I did take my time, enjoying it, doing a bit of filming, and I have to say, what a beautiful afternoon to do it all.